What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Monster Train.
Monster
Train. Today we're gonna train our monsters
and do a thing
with I believe we have a couple of new heroes that we haven't tried yet, and by a couple I mean at the very least one.
I think we have like 2 or 3.
Actually, I don't think we have any other than this guy.
Ah.
Because we've done both of these. We've done both of these.
Oh, we didn't do the second Stygian yet.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's the only new one.
Or not Stygian. I mean,
Umbra.
Umbra.
We don't have the second one unlocked yet.
Well, yeah.
So this is the only new one that we have available.
Okay.
But it's like we could do this with secondary Umbra.
Nah, we
to
just
unlock it.
True.
Well, no. Would we get?
Oh God.
I don't. I think they're separate levels.
I honestly don't remember.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Okay, so we could do that to unlock that, so that next time we could do.
But if we do that, that means we'll be doing Umbra like 3 times in a row.
That is true. I mean.
And we got other classes we still got combos we still got to do, like that one. We didn't do that one yet.
We haven't won with it yet.
Well.
But it is true that that is what we have to do. I mean, we also had no wins with this one.
That's true. Well, that's because we just unlocked the Umbra. We got a lot of ones.
But yeah, I do believe we've done a run with this. That was the one that we, I think it was like the Frostbite build that wasn't.
Oh. Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
So I thought you said we hadn't used this guy yet.
Well, it was the same. We used the other Stygian guard guy, but it was the same combo of cards.
Gotcha. Can we use the other Hellhorn? Because there's like a little button down there. What does that do?
This just.
Oh yeah, because we can put Torch or Imbling in there.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what's for this Stygian? What's his thing?
Incant, gain shard 1.
Shard is powers his abilities. What?
Okay. Well, we don't know what his abilities are yet.
Well, that's him.
Well, yes, but they always get you can choose one of 2 things at the start. I assume that's going to be involved.
Okay.
And then he's got frostbitey stuff.
Okay. So
we'll want to keep the torches just because it spells if he's got incant.
That's true. Okay.
So we're doing this?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, we're doing it.
Also, somebody was saying something about we don't use the Covenant. Aren't we on Covenant 7? Did I miss something? Yeah. We have the Covenants on.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm misunderstanding something or...
Who knows?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, look, we got a bunch of spells for our guy that likes spells.
Yeah, but what do we got coming up?
Let's see. We got Talos the Architect.
Enemies have Rage 2, and he gains armor on Slay.
Sure.
So we don't want to have a lot of small dudes against him, but we'll manage.
This guy's got the Alabaster Guardians with Spell Shield, and then he does stuff.
That's a little scary.
And then this guy applies melee weakness to your front unit.
We do have to be aware of that incant, though.
Gains attack on rally and incant. So that's the only scary part, is the incant part. But the melee stuff, I presume we'll be going somewhat spell focused.
Yeah, which will be fine. That just means that whatever floor Seraph is on, we don't play spells there.
Until the end when we have to.
Yeah, but even then.
Okay, so... Artifact. When you summon your first imp this turn, gain 1 energy and draw 1.
Okay.
Or friendly units enter with Rage 3.
Well, that's...
Well, I don't think we're going to be going too imp heavy. I know we have the Hellhorn guys, but I don't see us going too imp focused.
Probably not.
So grab this one, even though like Rage 3 is not great for what I imagine we'll be doing either.
I mean,
it's still free.
We could go spicy, and just take the 25 gold.
Yeah, I think these are still worth more than 25 gold.
Okay.
Well, let's grab that. Like it's a little buff. Okay. Revenge, apply Frostbite 1 per shard to enemy units. Just in general.
So I'm curious at how shard works. Is shard like just a stacking buff that goes on him and then drops per turn? Or is it like... Does it just keep track and we keep building it? Is it a thing that gets put in our hand? I don't know how that
I'm
works.
guessing it's just a number that goes up, and then when this gets hit, it will, like... So it's just like a counter, and then it applies that to this.
Okay, so do we want to apply a lot of Frostbite to everyone on the floor? Or do we want to just annihilate whoever's in front? Frostbite is...
I say we try frostbiting again, because this guy's built for it. We failed the last time we tried to do frostbite, and this Seraph doesn't completely shut down our frostbite
That's true.
plans.
Okay.
So we'll try to be frosty. Alright, gathered clergy.
Yeah, so we
Just
can...
do rage stuff.
Yeah, and we can give them spikes to get more money.
Well, we do have the revenge frostbite thing.
Yeah.
So spikes could be pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, by pretty good I mean not as bad.
Right.
Okay. Oh, and there's... Oh, we got some things here.
Yep. So we put them down.
They also have rage. I actually don't think we're going to put stuff down right here.
Okay.
They got the rage. I say we set up like up here.
That's the wrong place for the frostbite, though.
Well, I suppose that's true. But they're going to peter out by the time they get up here.
Oh, yeah. I think for this first fight, then, yeah, that...
Yeah, I'm not talking about in general. I'm just talking about in this fight. Because they also have 1 health, so it doesn't matter that, you know.
Yeah. Well, you could helical crystals and kill 2 of them.
That's true.
In fact, you can kill 2 of them and then foregone power and kill the last one. Or the third one.
Okay. Deal 5 damage twice.
Yeah, which if you do that on that second floor, you'll kill both of them.
Will
I?
I don't think this one...
That one's not going to roll over like
Yeah, I
the
don't
other
think
one?
this one's going to roll over. I think at the very least we do like that.
Okay.
Make sure we get the money. I'm going to say let's... Here, we'll test it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then we do that. Discard a card at random.
And then you want to set up the train steward somewhere.
The train steward will take 6 damage.
Like 6 damage? Oh yeah, 3 from the attack and then 3 from
But I can't put him up here.
Yeah.
So he'll take the 6 damage.
That's fine.
And then he'll just hella die here.
Depends on what we draw.
I mean, unless we kill them all, which we will.
Which we will.
So, bing, bing. Bing.
Throw the Frostgone power on the top floor just to get a shard.
Smart.
Now we can double check to see if the shards went down. I don't think they did, but does it show? Just,
No,
just
yeah,
show
the
them.
charger is there forever.
Ooh, what is unnamed tome? Permafrost consume
Silence all
frozen.
enemies.
Okay.
And that's the purple numbers, not the green numbers, if I remember correctly. Yeah, disables triggered abilities, of which they have none.
Okay.
But we can...
You can torch one of them to death. And then you can foregone power one of them. Unfortunately, not multiple. Because they won't take the damage until after the turn. And that applies it to the frostbite to the front enemy.
That is true.
Of course, it discarded the other one.
I mean, like you said, didn't matter.
Yeah, but you could have thrown it up there to get the thing.
I mean, since silence doesn't matter, I can still just do this. Just because. Okay. We can do this to do some damage.
At that point, you're better off doing the Hornbreaker on him and then hitting the second guy with the Helical Crystal directly.
Yeah, I suppose. I was also going to consider putting a Train Steward, but...
That's true.
That's fine.
Oh, good.
Okay, so now...
we got problems. Wow, that's a fantastic amount of cards.
Yeah, so... You know, what we do is... We go boom...
Boom,
boom.
I
know.
Of course.
But it's still fine. Barely fine, admittedly.
No, not barely fine. He was taking plenty of frost by the end there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, we didn't survive that convincingly.
No, but if he had died, he would have gone up to the... If our dude had died, he would have walked up to the crystal and instantly died again.
Alright, so... These things are impressive, but if we're going Frostbite...
Yeah.
Frostbite, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Imps, and Vent.
And Vent, which we could always cast at 0 just to incant if we need to. Even
That's
if
true.
it does nothing, it still would add the incant points.
And I like that AoE for like those groups like that where it's just a bunch of dudes with like 1 hit point. You just go get out of here.
Yeah, like with that whole thing, we could literally spend 1 and wipe the floor.
Yeah.
So yeah, Vent is fantastic for our build. We're gonna vent those frosts.
So
upgrade units or upgrade spells. I kind of like the idea of upgrade them spells,
especially since we don't have like good units yet.
Correct.
Incant to gain Rage 2 or Incant to gain Armor 3. I think we need a tank.
We get a tank.
Alrighty.
Upgrading a spell to cost -1. Oh, that's holdover, right?
Yes.
Is
there something that we'd really want to hold over?
Now, holdover is the one where when we play it, it goes back to the top of the deck, right?
Yes.
I
mean, doing a holdover on like Flash Freeze and then Emberstoning it would be we could just deal 3 damage and Frostbite 8 every turn. Just for free.
Yeah, just looking to see if there's anything else that might be better to have. Because that seems really good. It does. I'm just looking to see if... I don't necessarily think the Foregone Powers having holdover is great because of the discarded card at random.
I agree.
I think the Helical Crystals is very strong, but because it costs 2, it's more work.
Yeah.
I think the Hornbreak, because it's the 10 damage piercing to a targeted enemy, is good. Although the other one's targeted, right? The top one?
Yes.
The Flash Freeze, yeah. Yeah, I think because we're going for a Frosty build, I think Flash Freeze... Because the only other one I would say would be, like, getting the Vent with -1 and holdover could be fun. And just Vent every turn for 4 or 5 or 6, depending on how much effort we put into it. And just be like, every turn. It was like, we put nothing else in the deck and just have a Vent -1 that is there every turn, and we're just like, off the bat, 8 damage to everything on the floor.
So it
for
really,
all of our energy.
Really goes towards what we're more concerned about, because putting it on Vent is the best choice for clearing waves. But this is the best choice.
Target.
Yeah, for single target, for like big boys, bosses, etc.
Yeah, and I think that putting it on the Flash Freeze is probably the smarter idea. Especially because we're already built for a little frost, and we want to really make it.
Since we're going to be doing it every turn, I like the idea of it just being free.
Yeah, I'm down for that. And I personally like the Surge Stone. There are spells that we have in here that are okay, but giving it consume so that we can play it once and then get it out of the deck to make everything else go faster.
It's a cheaper purge in that sense, yes.
Yeah.
So like maybe like on a torch.
Yeah,
Just
so
have a super powered torch that just gets out of here.
Or even a horn break to just be like, that guy is going to take 25 damage twice with piercing.
With the horn break, I feel like we can give them not consumable
Yeah.
power, and then that'll be really good for taking out armored units.
True.
Whereas the torches, they're the only useful thing they have about them is their spells, and they could technically poke weenies.
Yeah.
But like making one really strong that's really useful once and then gets out of the deck, I think is really nice.
That works too. Yeah. I think that something like the helical crystals would also be good. So suddenly that becomes a 45 damage to the front unit twice, and then it's gone.
Yeah, but just one time, and I think these are useful.
Yeah,
to stay in the deck.
I'm just thinking it from the perspective of the way that we're using Incant. We want as many low-cost things in the deck as possible.
And we can make these cheaper.
That's true. So I can go for a torch then.
Just because I know we're going to want the torches out of the deck. As much as we want to cast spells, torches are garbage spells.
Well, yeah. I just meant at that point we could just remove the torches.
Okay, so Haste Makers and Ragey Boys, they all have 1 health.
Yeah, so having them have extra power is not necessarily terrible.
Yeah, and then Unit Draft is...
Unit Draft is huge.
Could be quite strong, so well, let's go for it.
So we draw... we didn't, but if we had drawn...
Alright, so I say we set up...
They have a lot of power, so they're definitely scary.
We got to set up on the 3rd floor.
Oh, haste moves directly from the 1st to the 3rd. Oof. Oh, I mean, we can kill 2 of them for free down there.
Yes. But we can't kill all of them for free.
No, but hold on. How much armor does that incant guy get? 3. So we could theoretically put him down there and get armor 6. And kill 2 of them. Which...
Look, I'm willing to try it if you want to.
I was just going to do the math on his health first. On the armor boy. So he would have 6 armor and 15 health, and then he would take 14 damage.
Yes.
So he would take 8 actual damage. So he'd be down to half health.
And we'll be casting this every turn.
And we'll be casting that every turn, so he'll be able to pump back up with the armor.
As long as things don't get too crazy.
Well, of course.
But we can also pump up shards on this one.
Yep. Now, how does the revenge work?
When they take damage.
So he actually... The problem there is he actually kind of wants to be a tank.
Yes, but he's not a tank yet.
Yeah.
So, but if our actual tank goes down...
Yeah. So then we could flash freeze 1 and foregone power a second one.
Let's see.
Probably hit the guys with...
If we kill this one, then I don't think these guys will get haste.
True. Though keep in mind that those guys have more power, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know which one's the better answer for you.
Well, I mean, they'll
Oh, right, because he's gonna survive, and then he'll just murder the other 2.
So what I should do is I should put
train
you
steward. I was gonna say, you want him there, or do you want him on the 3rd floor since haste? Well, he's still gonna die. What happened? Oh, right, because the frostbite won't do the damage until after the end of the turn.
Yeah, but they were all dead a second ago. Now they're not. A second ago, they were all showing us dead. Now they're not. What changed?
I don't know.
I honestly don't know what happened there.
What's the card that we discarded there? What's that spell we used? Not the consume one.
Yeah.
It just applied frostbite. There's no...
So I don't know what that caused to change.
Yeah. Likewise, look at the bottom floor again. The bottom floor. It's saying that everyone down there is dying. What is our... Oh. Because he's taking a hit. Because he takes a hit and immediately hits all of them for enough damage to kill all of them. So he's going to take 9 and then murder everything.
Okay.
But why is he dying then?
No, it's because he's going to apply frostbite to all of them, and then he'll just...
Right.
explode.
So because we put enough armor on him to keep him as the only one taking damage, the frost didn't go off. Okay.
I think I'm gonna clear this floor, and I think I'm gonna let the pyre deal with these guys, unfortunately. But I wanna keep this one somewhat safe.
Yeah.
While building up in cans.
Yeah.
But that's a problem.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, it's one of those things where I didn't think about that, but we want him to take a hit so that he can actually apply the frost.
Yeah, but we don't necessarily want him.
We don't want him to die, so we have to find a way of making him the tank. So, ironically, the imp that we threw away earlier, which was apply 20 armor to the front unit on cast, would have been better than the guy that we picked up. So again, similar thing. Now that he's in the back, I don't know if
it's gonna be the boss fight. He's just here to.
No, that's true.
Give a couple of seconds.
Okay, so can we toss more incants down there?
I can do a vent, but all of these require targets.
No.
I can vent.
Yeah. I was actually going to say maybe cast the flash freeze because it doesn't hold over unless we cast it.
Nah.
Alright, we can make it work. So definitely torch the guy in front. Because we need to get him just out of the way. And then cast everything else just on that front guy. So he's going to take a lot of damage. I think he's still technically going to be dead. Because he's going to take so much frostbite. He's going to murder the bottom floor and he's going to go up to the top. Because, oh no, not to the top. But he's already taking 48 frost damage.
Yes.
Okay. So, not the prettiest, but we got him. And we can kill him before our train steward dies if we really want to. Just because. We can't kill him, never mind. But we can do it anyway, just because. 60 frost. Blech.
Yeah, it was ugly.
Yeah, it's fine. Now we know better.
Let's see, Mollusk Mage for all the spellcasting we're doing.
Mollusk Mage,
but it doesn't help with frost.
Doesn't
help with frost, but it helps with a lot of the
damage.
And we have a lot of multi-hit spells, so that helps extra.
Plus, just think about that with like the vent. We could cast that for 0 and still do 10 damage to all enemy units.
Yeah, look, a vent.
Or the Welder Helper, which we summon that behind our Frosty champion.
Sure. Hey, good old demon friend.
Demon friend. Which, I mean, I think we are going to give him give the +1 energy based on the way our build is. So we could set up for him. Like, the Nameless Siren's not bad, because we are going to be doing a lot of incants. But hopefully we're going to be doing a lot of incants on our boss friend's floor. And that floor is going to have the armor imp.
I might just take the big boy just for...
Yeah, go for it. I like the big boy. Having him as, like, the second or third floor safety.
Because sort of what I'm thinking right now is... Like, our champion wants to tank, but he doesn't want to tank because he's fragile.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking he doesn't tank, but he is destined to die. Like, we put him in the back, and we get as many shards on him as possible for when the boss comes. If they're still alive, because our actual tank has absorbed most of the hits, when he does eventually get hit, he'll just be able to apply a crap ton of frost damage on his way out.
That could work.
And then by the time that they ascend the train, they die.
That could work. Like, I was thinking more the other way, make that armor granting imp, find a way to make him endless,
What?
and then we just plop him down behind to give a ton of armor to our champion.
Do you want us to check the Merchant of Steel then to try that? Because we got Merchant of Steel and Pyre Heal, which we can use.
Yep.
Or
we
spell upgrade Hellhorn unit, and then either way we got the Caverns.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I like the idea of the endless armor imp, but we would have to go to the Merchant of Steel to do that.
Correct. I think we gamble on it here. If it doesn't come up, then it doesn't come up, and we can go with your thought of just keeping him for just bosses.
Yeah. So we got Quick.
Quick is nice. But do we have anyone that wants to quick yet?
I mean, Demon Friend wouldn't mind being quick.
Demon Friend being quick would be kind of cool. I'm okay giving the demon friend quick. And then we could, if we want to...
I say we do this for our tank boy, just because his whole goal is just to stay alive as long as possible.
That's true. Just on that, yeah. At that point, re-rolling is going to not leave us with enough money to do anything.
Yeah, so I actually say we leave here now.
Anyone that we want to put the strength stone on? Do we care enough?
I would say let's wait just for now, because I'm thinking, even before I do the Pyro Remains, I want to go
first.
here.
Yep.
Because we have extra healing on there, and if it's one of those things where you can spend Spire Health, I can freely spend 10.
Yes.
And still be at full.
Hello, man.
A mysterious figure races towards the train with the winged not far behind. No time to explain. Take these and hide from me. Can't afford to be caught with them now, so I'll have to come back for them later. Don't worry, you'll be compensated generously later on. Quickly now. Will you take something from the mystery man? Get 3 Dante's Candle. Get something later.
Unpurgeable, so we can't remove it from the deck. Triggers if this card remains in hand at end of turn. So if we don't play it when we draw it, our Pyre will take damage.
But get something later.
We get something later. Could be fun.
I mean, I gotta know, right?
We gotta know. It's fun.
Alright. You have my thanks, and don't worry, I'll be seeing you soon.
Watch, it turns out he's literally just like an angel spy, and we're just stuck with those forever.
Well, I have to say...
Let's just save the money for now. It's like,
it's a weaker upgrade, so it's just like...
But it's also cheap.
Yeah, but that means it takes up an upgrade slot, and we don't have... Like, I put on a train thing that we're gonna... The steward that we're gonna get rid of.
You can put it on the demon friend to make him a 70 quick.
Yeah, but I can, we can
You
wait
wanna
and
make
get him
him-
like a multi-strike
I
or a
know.
sweep or...
Yeah, giving him sweep would be nuts. Alright. Enemy start with Slay 2, and every time, or Rage 2, and anytime they...
Gain our armor on Slay.
So...
Okay. Oh, also this costs more than we could afford.
Well, yes, we knew that was going to be a problem for the first boss.
Yep.
But maybe we'll discard it at random. So once again, unfortunately...
yeah, we can take out 2 of these guys.
Yes.
Do I want her to take a hit?
9,
Theoretically, I'll get something to block her next turn, so taking 1 hit should be okay.
Yeah, I think 1 hit's okay. As long as we're careful.
So...
Murder 2 of them.
And then...
Why is she still dying?
Is this one also attacking?
Yes!
She does still attack.
That's new.
Okay.
Alright, we've learned a thing and made a problem for ourselves.
Yeah, I think we're screwed now.
I don't think we're screwed, but it's not going to be ideal.
No, I think we might be screwed.
Now, if you put her... Oh, yeah, that one should be okay. She won't die. And we can encamp on that floor just to get some things going.
That's so bad.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Since when do bosses attack before?
Yeah, before the last round? Yeah, I don't know. They usually cast a thing. It's like, can we wipe out that floor without using the Helical Crystal? Probably not. Not really. It's like, we don't need to flash freeze, but it'll incant and come back, so...
I'm actually thinking I might have to frost freeze.
Actually, yeah, flash freeze her. Just start stacking as much as we can.
I think I'm gonna have to do that like every turn.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we're just screwed.
We're in trouble.
Silence enemy units. I don't think. I mean, it'll save some damage and do it in can't.
That's true. I'm gonna do it just to, because they're not really doing anything that requires the silence, right? Our core is going to take some damage because of the candle, but whatever.
I think we're in trouble.
Well, no, we'll be fine. I mean, fine is a strong word, but ooh, that's a good vent on that bottom floor.
It is a good vent on the bottom floor. So we're gonna flash freeze because we do that every turn now.
Yep.
So we vent first and then foregone here, or let's Dante's candle first.
Well, yeah, because we'll do less damage with the vent, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Then we vent down here.
Yep. And then we fill down power the boss.
And then we
Something.
We're just gonna try to stack that up as hard as we can.
Yeah. Now those two dudes that are going up there, that's also slightly problematic. I mean, you could welder helper there and. Definitely have to flash freezer. Do we?
We baby torch this.
Well, that one's the healer, so that one's not gonna actually do any damage if it goes all the way up.
Yeah, but the baby torch isn't gonna really do anything else.
No, but we could instead use a helical crystal and kill someone that's going to actually hurt the core.
I suppose that's true. That's so sad.
I know, but that'll so if we do that, that'll prevent 4 damage on the core. Or we can do it on that one, which will also save the damage on.
Yeah, I think this one is more efficient.
Yeah, our core is going to take a hit, but I think we just have to deal with it.
I think as soon as our champion died, we came to terms with the fact that our pyre was going to take some hits.
Yeah, but I think we're going to be okay. It's not going to be pretty, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, see, like that guy's dead, which is good.
I am considering just mollusk maging down here just so I can flash freeze harder for a 1 turn.
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea, honestly. Because where else are you going to put it?
I can put it top floor and just hope for the best.
Yeah, it's true. I think you put the train steward on the bottom floor just to do something to that. No, because if you put it down there, it'll actually die and she'll get stronger.
Yeah, that's another reason why I don't want to mollusk mage exactly. So here's what we're going to do.
Yeah. It's... Yep. Train steward in front of it. Just because. Oh, although I suppose, yeah, you could have potentially... Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, now here's where...
She's dead. See? Because it's
the lone survivor.
Because it's 38 frost damage every turn, so it will stack up. We should play the candle, yeah.
And now nothing dies.
Yeah. See? It wasn't pretty, but I was like, we'll be fine. We definitely screwed that up, but I think it worked out just fine.
Just fine.
Just fine. And look at
heavy air quotes.
Look at our pyre, Lee. Our pyre is nice.
It is nice.
Oh. Hoarfrost effigy.
Yeah, so
It costs so much, though.
But it's what we're doing.
It is what we're doing.
We can make it cheaper.
Incant, -5 health and draw a card. That could actually be really good for our boss floor. Like, yes, every time we incant, it'll hurt itself, but it'll also draw a card. And if we're drawing more cards, we're incanting more things per turn. It's a unit that's destined to die, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's there to draw us more cards. Like, the Rail Beater's also not terrible, because it's got armor 30. So that could really tank up.
And apply melee weakness, just to...
Which, we don't really melee all that much. I mean, he could be good.
Well, it's not about us meleeing, we're applying melee weakness to them.
No, right, which doesn't do any good if we're not doing melee damage, is my point.
Well, it's when he does melee damage. He attacks every turn. We can't stop him.
No, I know, but melee weakness, it doesn't hurt the enemy that much. The whole point of melee weakness is that they will take double damage from the next melee, and if we're not doing melee, it's like, oh, yay.
For some reason, I had it backwards where they would do less damage.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Well,
Like, the Rail Beater could be a good friend.
And then we have to get...
I think the Rail Beater could be a good friend with our Demon Friend. So the Demon Friend puts on the melee weakness, and then our Demon Friend hits them for even harder. But we gave our Demon Friend quick. So he would go first, and therefore not have the melee weakness friend.
Alright, so this is an interesting split.
Yeah.
We got a Purge, a double, and a heal.
Yeah.
Or we have an artifact, a unit, and money.
Oh, God. That's a hard call, actually.
I'm sort of leaning right, personally.
I think I am too. It's just sad because we don't have a good artifact.
Yeah.
But purging cards, I think, is too important. You getting rid of them train students.
Yeah. And honestly, now that we have the energy for it,
do you want to?
I might.
Friend?
I might just duplicate him just for some like backup shenanigans.
We also could have a double 0-cost flash freeze with holdover, so we just have 2 of those every turn. So every turn we're incanting, guaranteed to incant twice in Frostbite 16.
I think you have a tremendous argument.
Like, I love the idea of a second demon friend. I really do, but...
I do think that the second flash freeze is probably stronger.
Especially because the flash freeze is fully upgraded. We could upgrade the demon friend again and then duplicate him. And the fire heal... as if nothing bad ever happened. Okay, so we could just make him tanky as heck. Cold Channel 2 literally just gives him health, so he can actually tank.
Or Titan Channel, which is phased. Phased cannot attack, cannot be damaged or targeted in any way. If Silgard has 4 stacks of shard, remove phased. Okay.
So that's actually just better than the Cold Channel. Because the thing with Cold Channel is it just gives him more health.
Yeah.
Titan Channel means that he can't do anything until we give him 4 shards. But we're going to give him so many shards because of...
Yeah. And it's just more stats.
And again, it's straight up more stats than Cold Channel 2. Although...
And we can just put him on whatever floor we want and like early on and...
He can
be like whatever.
Yeah, he can be on that bottom floor and be like, he's not going. We don't have to worry about him getting hurt immediately. And then we cast 4 spells down there, and then he's a monster, stacking the frost that we need him to.
I like it. All right.
And he's doing 45 damage on a swing. So he's just like, I'm gonna put every frost on all of you, and I'm going to murder whoever's in front.
Okay. So he's gonna put garbage in our deck if we don't kill him.
Mark of Invasion is one of the worst things in the game as far as I'm concerned. I say we don't take the money.
Yeah, and I absolutely agree. I
150 gold's a lot, but I hate when they're just like, start with enemies on every floor. Because, yeah, look at this hand. We wouldn't have been able to handle it. Well, actually, because we could have put a demon friend on top, and actually we might have been okay. So we don't need to put a tank in front of him. Nothing's going to happen on that bottom floor right now.
That said, I could just put that there just to be like... It actually wouldn't even kill him.
No, it would not.
But they're not doing any damage either.
Right, because of the phased. What about the Demon Fiend on the second floor?
Well, not even that. It's just 0 attack, just because the guy's got 1 attack.
Yeah.
So...
Okay. Well, so then we have 2 options. We either set up the Demon Fiend, or we put the Guard of the Unnamed somewhere and throw a Hoarfrost at nothing just to start our first shard. I think the Demon Fiend is better, but there? Because again, the point of making our dude the Titan is we want him to be in the front now, right?
Not necessarily. Like I said, like, as long as he's stacking up shards, like, him getting hit more is good, but...
Because him getting hit...
If he dies, that's even worse.
Well, yes. That is the trick. But if he stacks up enough shards and he gets hit once, he can potentially murder the entire floor on his own.
Oh, and also, I think he could have killed that guy before with the rage. Maybe not. Maybe not completely.
Okay, so we should throw a... Nope, Torch ain't good enough. So you can throw a Hornbreak at him. Does the Offering Monument have any attack power at all?
No.
Nope. So, yeah.
Wait. Yes.
Because of Rage. That said, we wouldn't be doing a whole lot of incants up there.
Yeah, but
so
I'm sure we'll do some.
Well, yeah, so my question then becomes, what's better? Putting him up there just to murder the guy, or if we're spending the 1 mana anyway, kill it with the...
Yeah, I suppose.
Or, if you want to go a little spicy, you put the Offering Monument on the bottom floor.
Although I think I would rather
Hit
horn
that guy,
him.
right. So that's what I'm saying. You could go spicy, put the Offering Monument on the bottom floor, in the back.
Oh, and just try to
draw into something else. Because what is the Weight of Contrition a spell, or is that just a...
no.
It's just a Scourge.
It's a Scourge.
Okay. So we can use that on the guy in the back, and draw a card. Well, that's not... And if we do that, then we're letting the fairy escape.
Yeah.
So that's up to you.
I think I might have to let this fairy escape because I don't want to get another Weight of Contrition in our hand.
Do you want to just horn break that guy just to...
Kind of. You know what? Let's
just take the money and deal with it.
Yeah. It kind of sucks, but
Yeah, we'll make it work. Oh, and we still got the candles. Whoops.
Yep. Those candles are still candling.
Alright, well, we still also have the top floor that isn't actually dealt with yet. Which, we can let them go to the top floor. I'm okay. I'm okay with the core taking 1 damage and then they both die. If you are, of course.
Yeah.
Middle floor, that guy's dead, I believe. So we can just start going nuts down here.
That guy's
He's not dead. We got a lot of health.
Let's see. I like the idea of horn breaking this guy.
On our commander there, how does his phase work? His phasing is, where'd it go?
You cannot cannot be damaged or targeted in any way.
Does the wielder count as targeting? In fact, if you go to go to put him on, it'll show. He is not giving armor to him. If you look, he's giving armor to the guy in front of him. So that counts as targeting, so... But we could also potentially get 3 shards here now.
No, we can get 2 shards.
We're drawing cards.
Oh, well.
So,
Okay, so let's...
kill that guy. Yeah, we can do it. Throw
Okay.
the torch at.
This is the big boy torch.
Yeah. Do we want a big boy torch to the guy in front?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Although this is a healer, he'll heal.
That's true. But if we can unphase our
Oh.
dude, that guy's already dead. Again, we don't have to hit him specifically, unless we don't want him to heal the guy.
And I mean, there's no other good targets anyway.
That's true.
See, that guy's still living. But we got our flash
As I say,
freeze.
yeah, he's still living, but not by much. And then we can put the welder down so that he's...
Yeah, our pyre's gonna take damage here.
That's true. Oh, which one's worse? They're both 3s, huh?
Yeah.
But the weight of contrition is a purge, so once we play it, it's gone.
Yeah.
As opposed to the candle, which stays regardless. I think that's more important to do that. Hey! Core's not taking damage. Then vent for 0. Oh, can we vent? We didn't put down the Mollusk Mage, did we? The magic power guy?
Oh no, we haven't drawn him yet.
Okay.
Also consider one more spell and this guy's dead.
Yes.
So
But is it worth it for more shards?
I think so.
I think I agree. Oh man.
50-50. Dang.
50-50, 100. 100% of the time. Oh yeah, we got it. That's okay. Think. Bonk.
There's a Mollusk Mage.
Yeah. But unfortunately, we also have... Well, we could play the Mollusk Mage, the both contrition things, and a flash freeze.
Yeah.
And be just fine. And then just 33 damage and a flash freeze on the front guy. And now they're all dead.
Yeah.
So now every time he takes damage, that is...
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Our pyre's been taking some
Yeah, but it's fine. So, yep, we definitely played that.
Did the boss do anything that would...
I don't think so.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Flash freeze the train steward. just to keep it.
Yep.
That went to the discard pile, Lee.
You sure?
Yes, it did.
Well, was that just like for aesthetics? Will it just be back? Yeah, it's still back.
Okay. Weird. Can you hover over one of the flash freezes for a brief second? Hold over... Yeah, okay. Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then we just...
All the things. Yep. And they're all dead.
That actually made things worse.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, yeah, because I was thinking
Every
of it...
time he takes a hit, he triggers his shards on everything.
Oh, okay. So I actually want things.
Granted, he's super dead.
Yeah. He's super dead.
Yeah, again.
Like, he's not even gonna survive that.
Yeah. Remember, our trick is we want our dude to take damage.
No, it's not we want him to take damage. We want him to take hits.
Well,
as many small hits as possible.
Yes.
Okay, so... and can't apply 1 armor to friendly units.
That's really, really good. Considering
So-
how much we potentially incant on that bottom floor.
So and that's exactly what we want.
Yes. That is
So.
precisely what we want. And
There
it's
we go.
even better than the imp that we grabbed.
Yes. So you're returning a random consumed spell to your hand.
How many consume spells do we currently have?
We have
the
the
one that we don't care about bringing back. But at the same time, do we need the impressive? We have one imp.
No.
It's only 10 gold, but I think the 10 gold might be better.
Yeah, or a tiresome climb. Just
if something happens to get to the top floor, we could just be like, here, go to the crystal and don't do anything for 2 turns.
But it costs 2.
It costs 2.
Yeah,
I think the 10 gold. And keep the deck spell.
Oh, hey! You gonna take your candles back, sir?
Oh, thank goodness.
Serious figure returns, this time much more composed than last you met. Ah, my loyal friend, what a pleasure to see you again. Please excuse my manner from before, I was rather occupied at the time. My name is Dante, collector of rare artifacts and a renowned pain in the ass to all those with wings.
Yeah!
At your service. Now, I do appreciate your help in my time of need. I was able to evade those insufferable creatures thanks to your help. And for carrying the load, I think I'll join you if you'll have me, of course.
Get Dante's Cloak and Dante the Deceptive.
Get +2 magic power for every Blight card in your deck. And then Dante the Deceptive, when played, gain a stack of multi-strike for each Blight card in your deck.
You know, it's a little unfortunate. He's not taking the candles back.
But the candles are Blight cards.
It's true. So we're getting an artifact where we just have... Oh, you know what, though? Yes, we didn't lose the candles, but now we just have +6 magic power.
Exactly.
And then, yeah, currently, when we play Dante, he's going to get multi-strike 4.
Sure, and it was an achievement.
Hey!
Dante's Inferno.